UFC Fight Night coming to you from Atlanta this weekend. This night, in the main event, a very intriguing fight with a former champion looking to get back to the top while a potential future challenger is looking to break through. And in the co-main event, ditto. Very interesting night ahead. We start with Kamaru Usman against Joaquin Buckley. For Usman, he needs a big performance. This is one of the former pound-for-pound greats who has stumbled in the last little bit. It has been a couple of years since Leon Edwards head kicked him into the loss column for the first time in a long time, and now he hasn't been able to get out. So, what do we need here from Kamaru Usman in this fight? Well, we need that urgency because a loss here and it might be over for him. In terms of challenging for a championship again, it is a long road anyway. A loss here, and it honestly, like, I'm not going to retire anyone. If he's in good shape and wants to keep doing these things, I will let him do that. But it might be time to check out some other ventures. That is what we are dealing with for Kamaru Usman in this contest this evening. I think that there is a lot to prove for him. If he has anything left in the tank, this is the time to show that, because the relevancy of his UFC current career goes away very quickly with a loss in this fight. I just wonder why we're doing this at 170 pounds if we're Kamaru Usman. I understand former great at the weight class and all those things, but he, like we've talked about before, in boxing, guys, when they get older, just based on how the body doesn't shed weight anymore or anything like that, we see guys move up in weight. He is sticking around at this weight class, and I don't understand it. Like, his one venture up to 185 pounds was against Hamzat Chimaev on short notice, and now he's like, nope, not doing that again, and moving back down. Like, I don't understand it. I really, really don't. So I just want him to put himself in the best spot to succeed. I have appreciated his career greatly, and I would like to see it continue. And I don't know if 170 pounds, is the spot for him. But that wrestling game is going to have to be on point tonight. Joaquin Buckley is a skilled fighter, a skilled striker. And so I don't think this is just simply striker versus grappler, but it is guy who is much more comfortable striking against guy who would be much more comfortable grappling. So if the crowd's booing, it's a good night for Kamaru Usman. I think that wrestling game needs to be solid for him in this fight against Buckley, who is getting a major opportunity. He got his headline-making win against Colby Covington. That let him sit at the table. And now he is really looking to eat against the former pound-for-pound king in the UFC. Everyone knows him for the KO, right? Like, it is the pro wrestling enziguri where he kicked a guy's nose into the back of his brain. It is incredible. But he is much more than that. That was 5 years ago. That was during the pandemic. But you have now a fighter who, like, there aren't a whole lot of just like one-hitter quitters on the resume. He has put together some 3-round game plans anyway, and gone late into fights and had to make adjustments and everything like that. So you have a fighter who certainly has kind of found his way with all of that. The one thing about that, though, is it would be almost better if he was the one-hitter quitter kind of guy, because Usman is tough to put away in that style. So if Usman has, like, peak Usman wins this fight and it's not relatively close, how close is Usman to that peak? We will find out here again in just a few short hours. I want to see, as we are recording this one today, not live, as we are recording this one today, what are we looking at odds-wise here? Let's just go to that. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Buckley is a huge favorite in this one. So, you know what? Might be worth a little sprinkle of Kamaru Usman on there to get the job done, because I do think that there is certainly a path to victory for him, but I don't know. Also, do want to remind you guys, if you want to support the show, there is, wherever you are consuming this, there is a tip link. If you wanted to do that, that is great. I understand times are tough. Not everyone can, but if you can, would greatly appreciate it. But just watching is so appreciated. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button as well if you're watching. If you're listening, hit that subscribe button as well and leave a review. Co-main event, it is Rose Namajunas taking on Miranda Maverick. Again, we are asking, what does Rose Namajunas have left in the tank? She is someone who had a very good run, kind of post-championship now. Again, got back on her feet, and one more time, great run, but there was a setback. Can she get up out of that one more time. Traditionally, we haven't seen many people get out of that. Traditionally, though, they don't have the mental fortitude that a Rose Namajunas has. So if anyone can do it, it is her. But it needs to happen now, because I think another loss here and it just doesn't happen for her. So a gigantic fight for Rose Namajunas against Miranda Maverick, who had the top prospect title for a while and got elevated, I think, a little bit too quickly. And so she got too much too soon, hit a rough patch. I think it was losing 3 of 4, and now worked her way back up. Like, she went back to the drawing board and wasn't just like, okay, I lost to some top 5, but what about top 7? She was like, no, I'm going to go all the way down. Let's work our way back up. And now she has built her skills up to the point where she seems very dangerous in this fight. She's incredibly athletic. She is very, very talented. This is a dangerous, dangerous opponent for Rose Namajunas coming up in this fight tonight. And so it is a great opportunity for her to come out and get a massive win here on this stage. So a very intriguing UFC fight night happening tonight in Atlanta.